States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Is there anyone here for public input? Anyone for public input? Anyone for public input? Review and approve council agenda.
I'd like to make a change in the consent agenda items to D, appoint to Planning Commission Don Blanigan.
All right, is there any other changes or corrections?
Move to approve as amended.
I'll second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Consent agenda items. Item A, approve resolution accepting donations to the city. Item B, approve engineering agreement, 15th Avenue North Trail. Item C, approve firefighter appointment. And item D, appoint Don Blonigan to Way Park Planning Commission.
Move to approve. Or second.
Further discussion?
Mike.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Regular agenda, item A, approve funds transfer.
Okay, a transfer that we normally do this every year. It's for a transfer of $310,000 and then another $167,618. It's needed to be move money from the local sales tax fund to the debt service fund for payment of the principal and interest that will come due during the year 2024. And this has to do with the tax general obligation bond series 2018, which was for the amphitheater. And this needs to be done before we can cancel the payable for the 24. So we just need an approval of transfer.
So at the last meeting, you did the two different levies. Normally, we would have this as an additional agenda item along with that. You have to approve the transfer of the dollars to go, so it pays for the debt service.
Move to approve.
I'll
Second.
second.
Further
Second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Item B, approve 2024 rural tax rates.
Okay, this again, maybe should have went with last meeting, but it's to approve the 2024 rural tax rates and naming the 2024 rural tax rates at 46.806% for tax codes 9804 and 9805, and then 24.061% for tax code 9807, and 21.329% for tax code 9808.
When does this end now? Is this part of the?
These are,
This will be
No.
forever.
no, these tax rates are properties that are in the city, not necessarily with the Orderly annexation agreement. They're on a rural tax rate versus the urban rate because they don't have the utilities to those properties. And so just for point of clarification as well, is that the tax rate, the percentage is based off of our tax rate numbers percentage increase from last year. So you,
Mind.
yeah,
Yep.
Any other questions? Your wishes?
Move to approve.
I'll second it.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Item C, approve the appointment of 2 police officers.
well, I can't, I would be happy to talk, but.
Chief, you want that one?
She broke her
I
mic.
broke my mic button.
Yep, go ahead.
Thank you this evening. I forwarded the agenda item. We've gone through the hiring process on kind of a continual basis. We have 2 candidates currently who have interviewed with the Civil Service Board and are on the certified list. They've both completed the necessary psychological evaluations, medical screening, and full employment background, and all are receiving recommendations to move forward.
On the second candidate, I didn't see anything about being post-certified. Is he able to be post-certified or is post-certified?
He is post-eligible. He has not been employed before, so he does not have an active post license, but he is eligible.
So you'd have to get that prior to him
Gets that
No.
money.
starting
As
work?
soon as he's appointed by you guys, I
He's
can
got a
submit the
job
paperwork
offer.
and
Then
he'll
he
be
goes-
active.
And then he goes, takes the test?
No, he's already taken the
done.
test.
Oh, he's already done?
He's already eligible. He
Oh.
just doesn't get a number until he's actually hired.
Oh, okay. I'll move to approve the appointment of the two officers.
And
Oh, yeah,
do them separately, and then have them a day apart. Tony, which one, number one,
When do you want them hired?
well, we'll do them separate. One will be, you don't want them on the same day.
No.
For seniority purposes.
Approve Branton
Number one.
Stowell for one, the first one, and then
Yes,
Seth
and if we
Adams
do
for
it-
the second one.
As two
All right,
separate motions.
we'll do that. We'll approve, Brenton Stowell to start as the initial employee and Seth Adams as the second employee at a different date.
And then based off
Pay-
of the pay grades.
Pay grade,
yeah, paid.
grade
Pay
7, step
grades,
2.
yeah. Oh, wait, you got two
Or
different ones
step
here.
1, I'm
Yep.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Brenton would start at pay grades NE7, step 2. Seth would start at pay grade 7, step 1.
I'll second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Approved bills.
I have a question on the bill. We got a bill for a sign for a safe exchange.
Yes,
Where's that located?
Public Works.
I
Out,
can-
like out in front of the parking lot or?
Yeah, so in the northwest corner of the Public Works parking lot, two parking stalls were identified to be safe exchange points. The program is going to be registered on a site specific for that. And those areas, there's actually a short video that was made, I don't think it's been released yet, explaining the opening of that, but that's basically been designated, it has designated cameras so people can go exchange either like e-commerce related goods they buy online, or even if it's like child exchange or things like that, that it's a public spot where they can go park. There's camera footage to help monitor it, to help keep people safe.
Right.
Is there some kind of communication device there?
No,
There's a video.
There's not like a button or a intercom or a,
no, there's no intercom. It is just
That's weird.
two designated parking spots with
Somebody's
signage that has a dedicated camera feed, so people can do their exchange of goods or whatever, and then if there's an issue, then obviously they can report it to us and we'd respond there.
How hard it would it to be to put in an automatic 911, such as what they have in the cities and those little phone box type things?
That I don't know. That was not part of the initial plan to incorporate. I can certainly work with Bill, and we can look at that.
Everybody has a phone.
Say that.
All right, anything else?
I'll move to approve the bills.
second?
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day Proclamation. Whereas infants remembered in silence and many other nonprofit organizations work with thousands of parents all over Minnesota and across the United States who have experienced the death of a child during pregnancy and early childhood. And whereas many of these parents live in, deliver in, and have a child die in or bury a child in our community, and whereas Infants Remembered in Silence, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, was founded in 1987 to offer support for parents whose child or children died from miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy, molar pregnancy, stillbirth, neonatal death, birth defects, sudden unexplained death of a child, sudden infant death syndrome, illness, accidents, and all other types of infant and early childhood death, And whereas bereaved parents around the world remember their children annually in their homes or with small gatherings on October 15th with a candle lighting at 7 p.m. Families remember their child or children around the state and across the nation. This would unify these parents in tribute to their children. And whereas in 1988, President Ronald Reagan proclaimed October as National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Whereas in honor of the thousands of children that die each year in Minnesota, Infants Remember in Silence Incorporated, IRIS, respectfully requests that October 15, 2023 be recognized as Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day. Now therefore be resolved that I, Richard E. Miller, Mayor of the City of Wade Park, do hereby proclaim October 15, 2023 as Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day. All I got. Shauna? Nothing? John? Dave?
No, sir.
Chief?
No,
Chief?
sir.
All right, we are adjourned at 6:41.